Hello and welcome, my friends. Well, let's do it as I promised. Every single day, I'm going to stream when I have time. So this time I do have time. Actually, I don't have. I have 1 hour. Can always find 1 hour today. Been a rocky road. Been a very, very much of a rocky road. Uh, what can I say? Been a hard one. Just gonna say, been a hard day. I didn't even celebrate New Year. I was watching Modestas Bukauskas, and I don't know what to tell you, Leda. Hey, Alexander, how are you, man? As you see, I fulfilled the promise I gave to you. As well as you can see, I have fulfilled the promise I've given to you, and I'm the one who called out the guy you wanted to. If this guy doesn't respond, you can find another guy for next week, then another guy for next week, etc, etc. I think you would also submit speed. I actually have submission skills when I'm on the opponent's back, but I'm more of a striker. I think it would be head kick KO. That's how I see it coming. But I believe, but okay, if fans want, I can try to get into a submission game. But that's a cyber bully. That guy, Speed. He's a cyber bully. Cyber bullies are not dangerous, you know. They are just, how you call them? Small people. I don't like to cyber bully anybody. This is just a call out. So if you want to, you want to. You've seen Jesse on fire. Accepts the call out, then pretends he knows nothing about me. He doesn't know who I am. So, in the era of cyber bullies, I am one of rare guys who means and who stands behind his words, who is not only strong with words. That's not me. That's not me. If I say I want to, then I really want to. That would never be a problem to me. That would really, really never be a problem to me. If I say I'm eager for the fight, that means I'm really eager for the fight. And why would I lie to my fans? It perfectly makes no sense if you know what I mean. But submission victory, I like submission victory. That's a nice possibility also. I mean, you can go for a submission when your opponent is rocked. When you're having your opponent rocked, you can go for a submission. And yeah, Happy New Year to everybody. Also, yeah, I show Speed. People can call him out that way, but I can always call out random people. But this is just a call out, you know. It can never be. This is just if you want to, you want to. If you don't want to, I can march forward. I can call out some other guy. So, if he's eager for the fight, that would be awesome. That would really, really be awesome because I love that actually. I would really love to take part in a fight against another YouTuber. That would be amazing. That would just be amazing, and that would be an epic experience if you know what I mean. That would have really been an epic experience, and I would try to entertain crowd. I would try to keep the crowd busy. I show Speed might not accept. He might chicken out and pretend he never saw the call out. Of course, man. There are many other guys who might we call out. So fans love it. I know. Many are gonna chicken out of that because they know that I know to fight. Majority of people, they know that I know to fight. This is not just a random joke of a guy who knows nothing about fighting. This guy, the Bulgarian cowboy, knows to fight, and I'm pretty much always eager. I'm always eager to, to accept the combat and to grind it out. I'm training every day. If you follow me on TikTok, I'm gonna show you some new videos that I recorded today. You see this? This is called Modestas Bukauskas Going Wild. You've probably seen this. You have UFC on Fight Pass, so you've probably seen this. See this, Modestas Bukauskas Going Wild. Do you remember this? Do you remember this move from Modestas Bukauskas fight? At the end of the third. This is Modestas Bukauskas going wild. What else? What else did I record? Have you ever seen this strike on the grounded opponent? This is a taekwondo strike on the grounded opponent. This is more of a demo technique, see? Of a demonstration technique. So I will try to record whenever I have time, and people are going to recognize it sooner or later. People are going to recognize. Happy New Year, Colby. Happy New Year to you too. Happy New Year, man. Haven't seen you yesterday. You were probably celebrating being busy. There was a Cage Warriors bout. I understand that you were probably celebrating. Happy New Year to you too, my man. Small but loyal chosen community. That's what I'm enjoying. I'm really enjoying having small but loyal community. I'm really enjoying having all those people here. Enjoying. This is awesome. Just awesome. Awesome piece of play. Thank you too, man. Thank you too for stopping by in the stream. Thank you so much for stopping by in the stream, and thank you so much for having a great time. Just to know, Modestas Bukauskas is a Cage Warriors champ, and also Shaj Hag is a Cage Warriors champ. He knocked out Sam Chrissy, and Sam Chrissy was winning the fight whole time. But I'm extremely happy because Modestas Bukauskas is victorious again. That's something, I'm telling you, that guy is going to get back into the UFC. I know that people are having a lot of doubts when it comes to that guy, but believe me, that guy is going to get back into the UFC. He is getting back on big door. I show Speed is also a dirty person. Fun fact, he converted to Islam, but the thing is, he has tattoos and they aren't allowed. Really? Whoa. I didn't know that. I'm agnostic. You know me. I plan to stay agnostic for my whole life. But okay, I respect any religion. I really have nothing against it. But I didn't know that this is not allowed. I would never convert to any other. I don't even call agnosticism a religion. I think we do believe and we don't believe. Agnostics are like we accept everything, but we are staying open-minded. That is what is agnostic. But I think that's how I watch that. But I didn't know tattoos are prohibited. You obviously know that better than I do. But I've heard something that tattoos. I've heard some stories about tattoos. 100% agnosticism equals open-mindedness. Agnostic is the smartest way to approach life. Yes, open-mindedness. I'm very open-minded. But I told you, I respect any religion. Maybe somebody is growing in other country, and that's okay. I've got nothing against anybody. I just want peaceful life. I just want open mind. I just want to keep open mind. And people like me, we were always having a hard time throughout growing up, because in my state, for example, 95% of people are Orthodox, and if you're not Orthodox, even my family cannot understand that. My dad is atheistic, but he's constantly saying you are Orthodox, you are Orthodox. And I'm like, come on, man, give me a break. I'm agnostic. That's my own choice, my own personal preference. It's kind of hard when people don't understand that in my state. They're too narrow-minded. But okay, I literally accept anything. I accept anybody and anybody's religion. Really got nothing against it. How different is Orthodox from non-Orthodox? I don't know, actually. I'm not Orthodox, but they have Orthodox churches. In Orthodox church and the Catholic church, I believe entrances are on the different sides of the world. And You're Southpaw. No, I'm talking about religion. There are many Orthodox people. People are not Catholics in my state. They are. Okay. People in my state, majority of people are Orthodox, and if you're not Orthodox, they criticize you all day long. They are extremely annoying. Even girls criticize you. Many girls, for example, rejected to be with me because I'm not Orthodox. And I'm like, who gives a damn? I mean, if you're going to judge by my religion or nationality, that it means something is wrong with you. I would have never judged by that aspect of the game. I mean, who cares what you are? That is your own personal choice. Like, I can't be in the relationship with someone who is not Orthodox. And then, out of nowhere, after 4 or 5 years, right off the bat, majority of those girls can't be with me because I'm famous now. So, they're just hiding behind masks. Majority of those girls are hiding behind masks. And I hate those masks. I really hate those masks. It's hard to breathe in one. That's true. That's very, very true, man. It's very true because people are sometimes very annoying. I'm talking about my state, too narrow-minded. If you're talking like when I'm talking on YouTube, we are different, but we share the same passion and we understand each other. But in my state, I'm going to tell you what is the general rule in my state. People who talk the most about religion, church, etc., in my state, they are the dirtiest people because they do everything other way around behind the back. They are talking about how clean they are. They go to church like every Sunday, etc., and they are, for example, same people are cheating their wives, same people are cheating at work, same people are drinking. Despite the religion prohibits heavy drinking, they drink, and they are saying that is not a sin. So believe me, when people are too religious in my state, stay away from them. I don't know how the situation works in other states. Maybe it works differently. You know that better than me. But I'm telling how is the situation in my state. When somebody is heavy Orthodox, believe me, he is either cheating his wife or he is either an alcoholic. And he is talking to me about some kind of honest life. Agnosticism is humble. Yeah, we accept anybody. We accept anybody, man. Anybody who is normal. Anybody who is not hard toward us. I don't drink and I never will. Not only because of my religion, but I don't like how it can ruin lives. Way to go, man. If you don't drink, that's okay. I'm also not a fan of alcohol. I can drink one beer and that's it. I instantly go to sleep. So Big Macs can ruin lives. Yeah, that is also true. I'm telling you, for example, I drink one beer and I'm instantly sleepy. So I don't like to drink. I don't know. I see nothing good in drinking. Maybe it's just my own personal opinion, but I don't think drinking brings anything good in your lives. But that is just my personal opinion. I sometimes smoke weed, but maybe once per month. Sugar, processed shit, there are a lot of things which are self-destructive. I think responsibility. Yeah, I'm not even allowed Big Macs. The beef patty isn't halal in our religion either. So what do you eat? I drink Pepsi. Hey, Matt, how are you doing, man? I don't remember when I drink Pepsi last time. What about snow, bro? Unfortunately, there is no snow. Crazy year here. 55 Fahrenheit in the middle of the winter, no snow. Me, myself, I'm vegan and wouldn't dream of it. That's okay. I mean, okay, I respect everything, man, but you are vegetarian. MMA Crazy is vegan. No, I'm not vegetarian or vegan, but I don't eat much meat because not because I'm vegetarian or vegan, because my body doesn't tolerate too much meat. That's a problem. My blood type is A-, and My body simply doesn't tolerate too much meat. I'm instantly sick if I eat too much meat. So what is allowed for you to eat, Chimreira? I'm born in Canada, but my family came from Mumbai, India. Indians can be Muslim too, not only Arabs. So what is allowed to eat? What do you eat anyway? I mean, okay, you don't eat Big Macs, that's okay, but what do you eat? How does one meal day look like in your life? How are meals looking like? What is allowed to eat? What do you think about Pulev's next move this year? I think Pulev is too old, to be honest. He is 40 plus. I think he is done. I mean, as a Bulgarian, I'm trying to be honest. I think Pulev is done. He is 40 plus, man. He's got nothing else to prove, and he earned a lot of money. It's the best for him to retire. I don't know. If I was Pulev, I would have retired. And I'm not trying to criticize the guy. I'm a big fan of his, as well as you know. He's from Sofia. I was born 90 kilometers from Sofia, but... Did you see Sam Chrissy knockout? Yes, man. Sam Chrissy was winning the fight and Shaji do hug with a big, violent overhand right. I've seen that. I was airing. Our ancestors ate meat only a few times a month. Not every meal of the day. Like in Western society, we aren't meant to consume meat that much. We eat any meat that is cut properly in our religion. We aren't allowed pork either. I don't eat pork because I don't like it. We eat meat, but it has to be cut properly. And yes, I'm Gujarati. Thank you for asking. Actually, I don't like pork. It's not that it's not because of religion, but my body can't stand it. As soon as I smell pork, it's like I'm instantly sick. My body rejects it. I can't eat it unless the smell is masked. But I eat beef from time to time, but rarely. Again, rarely. I do like chicken. I like chicken meat. White chicken meat. I like that. White chicken meat is nice. Did you see the tweet Jake Hadley put out about the guy that knocked out Sam Chrissy getting caught in 2019, 2018 for trying to wear wraps with Harden in properties? Yes, I've seen that tweet. That's actually a pretty much entertaining tweet. I wasn't thinking about that aspect of the game. That's actually a pretty much entertaining tweet. When we're talking about Jake Hadley, can't wait for his fight. What do you think about that? I think it's actually a very interesting idea. I never thought about that, honestly. I've never thought about raps with Harden in properties. You know, that's a surprising for me. Still obsessed with the Dubai freestyle song. It's so underrated. It's an excellent song. I was listening to it yesterday. I want to try kangaroo meat like burgers. Is there kangaroo meat? Do you have kangaroo meat in, where you live? Do you have kangaroo meat or kangaroo meat? I didn't know there are kangaroo burgers. I mean, it's always something new. I can hear many new things here. That's why I like this crowd. I didn't even know that you can eat kangaroo meat. Also, bro, Happy New Year's and thanks for all of the content. Thank you too, MMA Crazy. Thank you for supporting this channel. And Happy New Year, Merry Christmas to you too. Thanks a lot, my friend. Yeah, I can learn many new people, many new things from people in this chat. I've been enjoying the collab with Jamal. Jamal is awesome. Just keep rocking with him. That guy is awesome. Also, I'm going to go on Jamal's channel soon. I mean, after my stream, I'm going live on Jamal's channel. Don't know exact time. I think 7 p.m. UK. I think Jamal is gonna message me. What is your take on MMA Lock of the Night Saga Cowboy? What happened? I don't know what happened with MMA Lock of the Night. Can you please tell me? No, but I saw Volk making kangaroo burgers back in Australia. Whoa, awesome. Charles ended one guy's hype to ranking title contention, no two people. Will Brooks and Iron Mike Chandler. Let's go. What do you smoke? By the way, Happy New Year. Wishing you continued success. Thank you so much, Lolita. Only weed, only marijuana. Only marijuana once per month, but only once, eventually 2 times per month, but rarely. I mean, not more than that. 2 of my favorite underrated hosts. Oh, thank you, man. Let's go. Hello, Cyrus. No, really, what happened? Can you tell me more about the saga, Colby? What happened with the MMA Lock of the Night? I don't know what happened. Can you please write me in the comments? And Happy New Year to you too, Lolita, and Merry Christmas. Let's smokes every day. No, let's smokes once per month. Once or twice eventually. No, not every day. No, I can't smoke every day, no. And also Vlad hates cigars. Have you ever seen me smoking cigar? No, I hate cigars. I know another guy you should call out if Speed doesn't respond. Write his name. Next week. Actually, 2 people. Kangaroos, they do boxing, don't eat them. Do you have Instagram, maybe? Hold on, let me see whether this guy has Instagram. Oh shit, I haven't seen you sent me a message. Oh, it went under hidden. Oh, sorry, man, I haven't seen. Oh, sorry, man, I haven't seen that you sent me a message. Hold on, I'm gonna follow you back now. Sorry, I haven't seen, man. Okay, I followed you back. Alexander, I haven't seen because my Instagram is protected. Sorry, man. Sometimes it filters messages. Namajunas shit the bed. Yes. Sorry, man, my Instagram is protected. Sometimes when somebody sends a message, it doesn't even show. But that is a setting because there are many annoying people. So I haven't seen you sent a message. But okay, I responded right now. It's okay. LOTN had built up his brand for the last 5 years, was getting paid full-time with all his MMA content and stuff. Basically ruined everything he's worked for. Most people claim he gambled all the prize. Really? He ruined everything? I post funny shit MMA news and memes. Sorry, man. Sorry, because I haven't seen. Sorry, man. I don't eat pork either. Not religious, just chose not to. I get sick. That's okay, Lolita. I'm fine with that. I'm agnostic, so I'm very much open-minded, you know. Not religious either. That's okay, Lolita. Oh, sorry, Alexeyev. I really haven't seen. I would accept. I would follow you back instantly. I would have followed you back instantly. But I really haven't seen. Okay, you accepted. Sorry, man. One more time. I sent memes on my story. I hope you don't mind. That's okay, man. Why would I mind? That's your Instagram. Your personal preference. I mean, that is your Instagram. Why would I mind that? Liberality. Liberality all the way. I don't eat pork because my body doesn't tolerate it. Because as soon as I try to eat pork, my body is instantly rejecting it. You know, I don't like the smell. It's not that I hate pork. I can eat it maybe if you mask the smell. Maybe. Just saying maybe. Where in Canada? Ontario? Colby Chaos. A great friend of mine. I like that guy. Out of Quebec. I'll keep it to myself. That's okay. I'm fine with that. No worries. That's okay, man. Imagine 2023 John Jones gets KO'd by Ngannou, then loses to Petroski in grappling. I wouldn't be surprised with that. Petroski has brutal grappling. So you are saying, Colby, that MMA Lock of the Night gambled everything out. And is it possible that he is such a big... I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm shocked, honestly. I haven't seen that one coming. Sorry, man. John too big for middleweight guy. Petroski is fighting at 220 in grappling. Have you seen? It was 220, I believe, in grappling, or 210. He got 35k in prize money and never paid the winners. Never paid the winners. Never paid the winners. I don't know either. Never paid the winners. At pick Adrian Yanez, I'll probably stick with him. Let me see UFC 287 card, who is fighting. I mean, it is, as much as I know, this is Rob Font versus Adrian Yanez, the main event. Rob Font versus Adrian Yanez. I'm fishing with Yanez to win. I'm fishing for Yanez win. I think Yanez gonna win. UFC 287, it's Yanez versus Font. He was doing shows with Saftik and Clint, respected guys in the community. Now everyone is dissociating from him. You know what's crazy? Yeah, go for it. I want to hear that story. I didn't know he did such a horrible move. Adrian Yanez time. I'm also with Yanez. If I must pick a side, let's go Yanez. But if it's a 5-rounder, don't try to Rob Font out, please. Don't try to Rob Font out just yet. Do you have girlfriends? You seem like a really nice guy. No, I'm alone. I don't have girlfriend. I mean, I do have something, short-term relationships, etc., but I don't have a long-term girlfriend. I don't know exactly why. I would really like to say what's the reason behind it, but we simply can't agree. I don't know. We simply can't agree in my state. I heard that Adesanya versus Pereira might be on there. Wait, I'll send it. Okay. When you send, just message me. I got proof it was announced, but not official. Fine. Yesterday on Twitter, one of the guys showed screenshots of messaging LOTN's family and friends, all of them with the same messages exposing him all in money. Even his wife got messaged. Adesanya versus Pereira too. I think Alex Pereira is going to be victorious again. When? Mid 2023. Mid 2023. What do you say about that, Lolita? Maybe mid 2023, the middle of the 2023. Hold on. Alexayev sent me something. Oh, it's confirmed. Yeah, Adrian Yanez and Rob Font. But a quick glance at the calendar let us know who else could be. Pereira, Adesanya for. I would rather go with the mid-year. I think mid-year sounds more probable. MMA theory, match between Nunes and Valentina Shevchenko. Teixeira, heel winner against Magomed Ankalaev. Just too early to predict, but thank you for sending this. Oh man, he owed people money. I can't believe that it's... I trust you, Colby, don't get me wrong. I trust you, but I didn't think he owes money to people. That's horrible to me. It's horrible to hear that. I don't know how people can do such things. How can you owe that big amount of money? I would rather kill myself than owe money. It's the worst thing one can do, owe money. I don't have much money, let's be honest. I live from paycheck to paycheck, but I would rather kill myself than owing money to somebody. It's all over MMA Twitter. Blew up this week. Okay. I'm going to check it now. Hold on. Okay. Prize money to pay for my wedding or house remodeling. With most weddings, it is a gift paid in part. I'm reading. I will respond to everybody. What? What did you do, man? What did you do? What? What? I can't believe it, man. I'm rocked. I didn't know that, man. I'm shocked, man. I just read some stories from MMA Lock of the Night, and man, it's you didn't pay prize winners. How can you owe money to people, man? I mean, that's disrespectful. It's so disrespectful. How can you be so disrespectful, man? It's disrespect. How can you owe money to people? That's the worst thing one can do. I would rather kill myself than owe money to somebody. How can people even live with that, man? I used to be a fan of his. I can't believe what he did. I even followed that guy. Bet MMA tips. Okay. I can't follow him anymore. No, I can't do it, man. I can't follow cheaters. Do Jan versus Magomed get win money since it was draw? I don't know. Nobody's going to get win money because it's a draw, I assume. The Indian guy, probably. I don't know whether he's Indian or not. Not sure. Hello, Niall. Hello, my fan of the year. Yes. My guy, Manpreet. Man, I would never say that he would owe money to people. Why, man? Just tell me why. I would rather kill myself than owe money to people. That it's shame. In Bulgarian culture, it's shame. Yes, there is boxing. There is boxing and there is LFA. I will record predictions tomorrow. I don't have time. I think Demetrius and Raj is fighting, but I will check it out now. Hold on. Gervonta Davis versus Hector Luis Garcia. Jaron Ennis versus Karen Chukadjian, I believe. Demetrius Andrade versus Damon Nicholson. And Rashidi Ellis versus Roy Manvida. Also, we've got LFA card this week. Gervonta still fighting, yes. I know who will be released from the UFC shortly. I will have full list. Yeah, you can always message me. When I see the message, I will respond. I mean, when I see, I see. The most logical answer is gambling. I don't personally think he planned it. I don't think he's actually a bad person. Only that he did something terrible. I mean, everything is fine, man, but why? Why did you do something like that? Gambling. I don't wanna criticize the guy, but gambling. I like to gamble for fun with you, but owing money for gambling, I don't support that. Remember Pereira KO on the LFA was nasty. LFA 95 big left hook. I still remember that. I was watching that fight. I think I even aired it. But I think I can air LFA though, because LFA is it's on UFC on Fight Pass, and I do have UFC on Fight Pass, so I think I will be able to air it. I don't understand why that guy did something like that. It's okay, maybe he didn't plan to do that. Okay, you are right. Maybe he didn't plan, but he made a mistake. I mean, he made a mistake. He is human, but man, even his wife found out. If I was his wife, I would have been. I don't know what would I do. Vlad, do you know who Liver King is? Yes, I've heard of him. Who you got Soriano Kopilov to win? Both guys slow down hard in round 3. I'm gonna go with Kopilov to win. If I must be, you are right. Both of the guys are 2-round fighters. That's exactly. The fight doesn't start round 3. Maybe that would be a good pick, right? Imagine your whole family getting messaged about you owing over 35k to people. I would shoot myself, man. If that happened, I would have shot myself. What about that guy with no legs, Young Clark? He is a true inspiration. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He really is an inspiration. Man, that fight was epic. I would rather kill myself than owe 35k to people. I know people who lost their houses because of gambling, etc. But I'm not supporting that. If you ask me, Vlad, do you support that? No, Vlad doesn't support that. Vlad supports his fans. Vlad loves his fans, but Vlad can't support that type of behavior. Vlad cannot do it. You know that very well. Vlad is Sigma. Yeah, yeah. I told you, I bet on UFC, but you always know my bets. You can always track my bets. I always say which are my picks predictions. If it helps to somebody, I'm very happy. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But I do it because I'm a die-hard fan of the sport. And you know, with betting, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. If anybody tells you it can be other way around, he is lying. How long till next UFC? 2 weeks. I don't think I'll make it. Talk to me about that. Talk to me about that. I'm also, I'm also very angry because there is no UFC. I play poker and break even mostly. I make some good profit on MMA. That's awesome. But I never ever gamble on anything. Never go to casino. Gambling is not logic mostly. Well, I mean, if you play poker for fun, then play poker for fun. But I'm trying to discuss whether you do it for fun or you're doing it because you think you're going to, you know what I mean by that. If you play for fun, play for fun. If you make some good profit, go make it. But sometimes I win, sometimes I lose. That's normal. True, that's a key difference. Being aware. Yes, be aware. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. 1 month you might earn a fortune. Next month you might lose everything. That's gambling. For example, a fighter can hurt himself in the first round. And what are we going to do then? I have a question, Vlad. Who do you suggest Arman Sarukian should fight? I have Mike Rafael and maybe Benel, but he deserves the title shot. I'd go with Rafael. Too bad James Krause is gone. He had good picks. He had good picks in the inside info, man. But night, James. I have made 650 euros the past 4 days on basketball and tennis. Way to go, man. That's excellent. I'm so glad because of you. That guy is a betting expert. Niall and Kevin, my two fans of the year. They really are betting experts. They really are betting experts. They bet on other sports too. I only bet on UFC. I don't know how it works with other sports. Too bad I got Rafael by decision if he can defend the takedowns. I'm not gonna back you up on that one. It's very hard to defend Arman Sarukian's takedowns, especially because he chain wrestles and because he constantly accelerates as the fight advances into later rounds. Especially if it's a 5-round fight, I can't back you up on that one. Poker is different, not you versus the house. It is just someone who plays roulette and blackjack regularly. For me, that doesn't make sense. It's stupid. It's not logical. You are at statistical disadvantage. The house will always win. My opinion could change, though. Okay, fair enough. Poker is different. It's not you versus the house. If you're playing poker with your friends, then okay. Hello, Kev. How are you doing, man? Another fan of the year is in the chat. But yeah, the two guys are betting experts. Really, because I mean, these guys also bet on other sports. I told you, I only bet on UFC and I make MMA predictions and boxing predictions, but I always bet every single UFC card. And you can always know whether I won or lost. You can always know because I always say, I'm not hiding anything. And I would never say to people to pay for my picks. I would never say that. I mean, if people want to support my channel, you can always super chat. You can always pay membership if you want to support me. That's okay. But I would never charge my picks. I'm not gonna say it's insanity, but it's simply against my culture. Prediction for next UFC main event. Um, Let me see whether that main event is. You know that Magny versus Rakhmonov got cancelled. Is that main event still on? With this UFC, I gone wild, man, when I've seen that Rakhmonov fight is cancelled. Gastelum versus Imavov. I think fight starts round 4. That is going to be my pick. If I must pick a side, gonna lean Imavov, but we mustn't write Gastelum off. Then Igor, oh man, such a hard card for betting. Such a super hard card for betting, my friends. No, it was Geoff. Geoff. Sorry, my mistake. Sorry. Magny lost to Shavkat long time ago. Sorry, my mistake. It was Geoff. Sorry. But I know Shavkat fight is cancelled, and I know that I've gone wild because of that. When my dad was like, Vlad, why are you angry today? I said, because Shavkat Rakhmonov is out of his fight. He was like, so? I said, man, it was like, I plan to bet on that. And he said, well, Vlad, maybe it's good. I say, why? He says, well, what if, imagine Shavkat Rakhmonov losing? I said, well, Dad, maybe you are right. But you know, when something gets cancelled, I always go wild. And my dad is like, who gives a fuck? He would have beaten Neil easy, I think. I plan to bet on Rakhmonov, but I can't bet on him now. Guram, Thiago, I think the fight might hit the ground. Also, but I believe Guram gonna win. I still have Guram. Me too. Judges love Guram, let's be honest. They were very generous in Guram's first UFC debut. Let's be honest, they were very, very generous in Guram's first fight. He didn't win that split. Gamrot beat him. I'm telling you, judges were extremely generous towards him. That was bullshit. There were many bullshit decisions and robberies. Tons of bullshit decisions and robberies this year. So many bullshit decisions. I don't know why is that happening all day long. Because he's Hamzat's friend. Why is that guy Hamzat so influential? Judges being that perk and Irish whiskey that Connor produces. Let's be honest, man. I won money on Paddy, but he didn't win that fight. I won money on him, that's okay, but he didn't win that fight. I didn't even think Sterling beat Jan. Me neither. I was thinking Jan won. I also didn't think O'Malley beat Jan. I mean, I bet on Jan and lost against O'Malley, but what I want to say is there were so many heavy robberies this year, and I don't like robberies. I can't stand robberies, actually. I really can't stand robberies. Okay, I won money on Paddy. I bet on Paddy versus Jared Gordon. I won money, but it was a robbery. Yeah, in the PFL would easily become champ. I think he should advance to PFL. You are right. I'm still sad Shane Burgos is gone. Everybody is, not just you. It's a hard pill to swallow for anybody. I mean, anybody is, let's be honest. Not just me. Not just me or you, anybody is. Is Shane still fighting Moraes? I'm not sure, man. I'm really not sure. I don't know who is he fighting next. Everybody is sad because Shane Burgos is gone. I worry for Marlon's brain cells. Marlon has no chin anymore because he took too much beat in the former WSOF champ. What about Ankalaev versus Blaovic robbery? I actually scored the fight 47-47. I gave first 3 rounds to Blaovic, round 4 10-8 Ankalaev, and round 5 10-9 to Ankalaev. That's how I scored. But could have been Ankalaev round 1. Ankalaev could have won round 1. So I'm just saying I scored it a draw, but it doesn't have to mean I'm right. Marlon versus Merab was madness. Yeah, one of the best fights I've ever seen. Have you seen how Merab was able to work his way back on the feet? And he survived the early onslaught. Shane Burgos lost his last fight. I thought in UFC to the Canadian guy. Yeah, I know he lost the fight. Chimaev versus Gilbert Burns was madness. Yeah, but clean 2-1 Chimaev. It's clean 2-1 Chimaev, but great fight. It was one of the best fights I've seen. One of the best fights of the year, no doubt. Therefore, one of the best fights of the year. Gilbert almost soccer kicked that Red's head off. Yeah, almost. He missed like this. Yeah, he missed like this. I remember that. It was in the dying seconds of the round. I remember that. He missed by a hair like this. Merab is in a weird spot. Isn't he ranked number 2? Doesn't want to fight Aljo. Corey versus Vera already booked. That leaves O'Malley and Giannis potential matchups. Personally, I'd love to see Omar versus Merab. I would love to see that fight too, but nobody gonna let it. Predictions for Chimaev Pereira. Hate to say that, but I think Chimaev is going to win that one. Oh, Chimaev versus Whittaker would have been a banger. I think that fight would go into championship rounds. I'm unsure who would have won. Chimaev Costa, unfortunately, easy win for Chimaev. I would like to say that Costa has chances, but Costa and Pereira don't have much of a chances against Chimaev unless Pereira catches him with a big strike early in the game. Chimaev versus Marvin, that would be a banger. Marvin Vettori is way stronger than people believe. Hamzat is a bit too overhyped and arrogant. I don't want hate. I have nothing against it, but I just don't get how much praise he gets. He hasn't faced a true grappler yet. Burns is a submission wrestler and BJJ black belt. So Gilbert versus Chimaev 2-1. Chimaev agree, but it was crazy. Yes, 2-1, but I think Gilbert is actually a very great grappler, Alexei. But aside of Gilbert, you are right. Aside of Gilbert, he hasn't faced a true grappler. Gilbert is also BJJ black belt. I believe he was ADCC. I believe he was 3-time ADCC champ. I used to have an interview with that guy. I mean wrestler in specific. You think wrestler? That's true. You are right. Gilbert is juiced up. That Cyrus says Gilbert is juiced up. There is a chance. He's extremely muscular. Chimaev liking Whittaker and not wanting to fight him because he's a fan is all too convenient. Man, I think Whittaker will give him a hard time. We mustn't underestimate Whittaker's wrestling and Hapkido skills. Let's be honest, he's got great Hapkido skills. Not on steroids, just jacked. Fine, that's okay. That's okay. Gilbert is extremely jacked guy. He is small because he used to be lightweight. Yeah, he's a welterweight with 5'9". Yeah, small for a welter. Think Chimaev realizes that too. Anybody realizes. He doesn't want to fight Whittaker for a reason. I mean, let's be honest. He is ducking that guy for a reason. When we're already talking that, I need to check something. I need to check some tweets. I'm gonna check it on my phone. Could be a 5'6" middleweight like Darren Wynn. I don't know. Maybe it would be too much of the expectation. For me, that's too much of the expectation. For me, that is too small for middleweight. I mean, Darren Wynn never been a fan of his. especially in the middleweight division. I just think he was too small for that weight class. Darren is way too fat for UFC, true. I wish Munir victory. Agree. He needs to be welterweight or lightweight. A lightweight, if you ask me. Welterweight, only Matt Serra was welterweight with 5'6". Yeah, but Munir is having a harsh opponent. That's not gonna be an easy way out for him. Like Bukauskas, too fat and small. True. I agree with Bukauskas. I agree with Bukauskas' expectation. That's something pretty much makes sense to me. Charvin Tiveros cut too much weight. 185 fighting Holland, then moving down to 155 to lose 2 more times. 155 has never been his weight class. And Tiveros is 170 pounder. Let's be honest. He is 170 pounder. You can't cut 30 pounds and all good. That's simply never gonna come to fruition. I don't see it coming to fruition. Oh, thanks a lot, Lolita, for the super. Let's go, Lolita. Thanks for the super chat. He's light heavyweight, the worst men's division. Now not anymore because Volkanovski is moving to that weight class. Sorry. I thought you asked lightweight. Sorry, light heavyweight. Sorry. I didn't understand the question. Is Anthony Smith the most average fighter in the UFC? Yes. I'm not a fan of 205. I'm only a fan of Jirka Deniza Prochazka in that weight class. I'm only a fan of Jirka Deniza Prochazka, and I'm a fan of Alexander Rakic because he's fighting out of Serbia. But I do believe that that weight class might not be the greatest weight class in the world. I do agree with Colby, but I'm a die-hard fan of Prochazka, so there are reasons why I can't support that claim, but I understand why you mean why you're not a fan of that weight class. Pavlovich versus Ngannou prediction. The fight will not go the distance. Now you're going to say I'm crazy, and I am crazy, but I think Pavlovich smokes him out. Okay, I maybe am crazy, but Pavlovich smokes him out. Okay, now my fans are going to say that I'm insane. Prediction, Alex versus Islam. Sorry to say that, but Makachev is going to win. Me too, I hope he does. Yuri versus Glover for me is the fight of the year. I'm backing up that 100%. In the light heavyweight history, the best fight the world has ever seen. Flyweight, bantamweight, lightweight, middleweight, and the women's division in bantamweight. What are you trying to say, Chimreira? I'm not sure. What are you trying to say? Women's division. They are my favorite divisions. Okay, makes sense. My favorite division is 205 only because of Prochazka. But only because of Prochazka. But let's be honest. Which division I enjoy watching the most? What do you think? Heel Chaos Glover, it will be the saddest title fight ever. Let me see who is going to know this answer. Who knows the answer to this question? Which is my favorite division to watch? It's not female. I'm talking about male weight classes. Let's go. How did you know it's 135? Heck, how did you know that? How did you know that? Way to go, man. I just knew. I was gonna say 145. I love 145 too, but 135 is my favorite. 145 is my second. 135. Super fast fighters. Yeah, super fast fighters. 155 would be my second as well. Same with me. That's why I mentioned it. Okay. Yeah, bantamweight is my favorite to watch because fighters are extremely fast. And flyweight, they're just too fast and lack of knockouts. But at 135, there are many heavy knockouts. Women's, Women's favorite division is flyweight because of Valentina Shevchenko. She's left-handed and she's got great wrestling. She's got great taekwondo strikes, great taekwondo kicks, and she's running around the circles pretty much nicely. So that's because of Valentina. And also 135 I like. 135 I like because you have many fighters that can pull out knockouts. Strawweight, it's okay. But Veli, for me, right now, too dominant. Featherweight, I don't like. Welterweight in men's. Welterweight is getting better and better, especially after Usman knocked out. After Edwards knocked out Usman. It's getting better and better division. Imagine the judges also gave Latifi the win over Lewis. I think Latifi won that fight. Yeah. I know you are going to criticize me, but I can accept positive criticism, so it's okay. 170 needs to be more active. I hate inactive divisions. 135 is the most active division on the roster for me. And 125, of course, but it lacks in knockouts. They lack in knockout power, while at 135 we have many people who can knock each other out. You aren't alone, Colby. I thought Latifi beat Lewis. Me too. Let's be honest. Ivanov and Latifi won against Lewis. 125 is getting better every year. It's getting better, but I think they need another very big name. Like you have Moreno, you have Figueredo. We need number 3 at 125, but a real number 3. No, not like Ascaro, who is constantly gonna grapple. We need real number 3. Yeah, number 3. Who is gonna be number 3? They came a long way from being close to cut. When that division was close to cutting, one night I was just saying, oh man, is this really going to happen? Salvador will make it soon. That's actually interesting theory. Why do you think Salvador is going to make it soon? No, just asking. Moreno Figi 4 prediction. I hope Moreno wins too, but I'm going to say fight goes into championship rounds. Why do you think Salvador is going to reach the top of the division soon? What is... BC, he said he will. Okay, I know he said he will, but what makes you think? Do you think he has some special quality like cardio, like close range striking, long range striking, wrestling, takedown defense, advantages, shortcomings? No, really, I'm eager to hear it. I mean, Salvador is a good fighter, but I don't see Salvador being top 5. I see him being like 5 to 10. Spot 5 to 10, that's how I see him. But okay, maybe I'm making a mistake. I mean, Salvador has lots of qualities. Derek Lewis got out grappled by Latifi, getting ragdolled like a dummy. Pantoja looks good right now. Yep. You think Pantoja gonna be number 3? Manel Kape. Yes, Manel Kape defeated David Dvorak easily. Manel Kape is a former Rising King. Only seen the one fight and he looked skilled. Okay. I understand. His last fight was amazing. I understand. Rest in peace, Cody. He will be done after Julio fights him. True. Julio gonna knock him out cold. Gonna send him to sleep. Cody Durden is the GOAT, says Cyrus. Send them back to China. You think Caceres would beat Sabatini in real fight? Yes. But this was grappling, man. I mean, we all know that Caceres is not a top-notch grappler. We all know that. Let's be honest, I was expecting Sabatini to win that fight. I even said that before the beginning of the fight. I mean, let's be honest. Cody has good striking, but his defense and blocking isn't good. His chin sucks. Yeah, he's offensively very good fighter and defensively... Sorry to say that. Are they trying to make them go bankrupt? Maybe. There is a chance. You know, Rose wasn't even scheduled to grapple until like last minute. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. She just wanted the money. That's okay, I know that. I know she wasn't set to fight Jillian Robertson. I don't know what LOTN is, but then. MMA lock of the night. Do you have Twitter? If you open that guy on Twitter, you will see what was the scandal. It's even worse betting scandal than James Krause. Imagine Alexei, imagine people messaging members of your family with screenshots claiming that you owe them money. Imagine that. I would rather shoot myself. I couldn't live with that, man. No, really, I couldn't live with that. With owing people money, I couldn't live with that. How much did he owe? 35K. 35K. No, it's not a joke. You got many proofs on Twitter. Just scroll all over MMA Twitter. It's all over MMA Twitter. I mean, listen, I'll be honest with you guys. I live from paycheck to paycheck, but I don't owe money to anybody. I would never do something like that. I would rather shoot myself than owing money to somebody. No, owing money is a sign of disrespect towards people, at least in my state. Imagine Jillian subbed Rose like that in an MMA fight. Well, it can happen, let's be honest. In an MMA fight, it could have happened. Imagine Jillian dragging the fight to the ground. Why did he take money for betting? Not betting, my friend. Gambling. Not betting, gambling. It's all over MMA Twitter. I mean, you can scroll. There are publishments all over MMA Twitter. There are tons of states all over MMA Twitter. He was doing contests where he collected the money in a PayPal account. He was accepting money from these people, then didn't pay the winners. People forgot Jillian won by brutal submission her last fight. Jillian is a great grappler. Jillian's a top-notch grappler. He accepted money and didn't pay the winners. He's from Toronto. It makes sense. Why it makes sense? Man, it's shame. It's shame to owe money. I couldn't live with that. I would shoot myself, man. No, really. I couldn't live with that. Did Darren submission her? Did Darren submitted her? I forgot. I also forgot. Can somebody reply to Matt, please? But how can you live? How can you sleep normally when you owe people money? In my state, it's shame. In Bulgaria, it's shame to owe money to somebody. They think you are, if you owe money, they think you are low level. I don't know how to explain that. How do you say in America? If you owe to somebody, you are under him, you know. There is a ladder of society. If you don't owe money, you're here. If you owe money, you're here on the ladder. I don't know how to explain that. Indians, it's worse. Their families are very cheap, so it's probably worse for him. It's dishonorable. Well, people think you are not honorable if you owe money. Like if somebody not owe money, he is here. If you all money you're here, on the ladder. I don't know how you say that in America. In Bulgaria, we call it disrespect. No, dishonorable. You can call it that way. Indians, it's worse. How did Tagir submit Menace and Umar wasn't? Perfect opportunity, man. He got him into a great submission. MMA mat is crazy. MMA mat is fine, man. As long as you don't abuse it. And MMA lock of the night obviously abused it. Imagine that. Imagine not paying people. Depends how much money you owe. Under $100 is nothing. I'm gonna tell you how things work in Bulgaria. If you owe to maybe $100, $200, you are in the middle. If you owe nothing, you are here. If you owe $500, you are here. If you owe $1,000 or plus, there you go. The lowest low. It's shame. By the way, that walkout song of yours that you sent, Vlad, I was a fan of it. Anelia, da ti viknali taksi. Indians have the most generous family, Cyrus. Have you ever been invited to an Indian dinner or something? No, I have never been. I didn't know it works out that way. I really didn't know that. But imagine his wife getting those types of messages. When the Bronx can't submit Ferguson, Nate Diaz said, "Hold my drink." Yeah, man, Nate Diaz won that fight. I was like, what the heck? I obviously underestimated the Weed boy. I underestimated him, I got to say. Tony Ferguson said that. Hold on, brother, I'm talking. I know. Kevin Lee almost subbed Tony. Almost. I will be live for 7 more minutes because I must go with Otis later. Kevin Lee is gnarly. I mean, let's be honest, Kevin Lee has great wrestling. But I can't imagine, I just can't imagine people. I just can't imagine people who owe 35K. It's like man. I don't know, I can't do it. Makes no sense to me, it's insanity to me. Kevin Lee has no knees. Kevin no knee Lee. That's true. I know that joke. Like Darren Till. Darren Till was very close to win. He came very close to winning, but unfortunately didn't come to fruition. Poor Darren. Yeah, poor Darren. He was the funniest guy in UFC after Conor left. Used to be. Alex Oliveira disoriented Will that he would never see a potential ranked fight. Alex should have stayed at 170 pounds. He didn't take the number 11 spot from Will, he just moves up. That's true. You wanna see the tweet of the guy who messaged his friends and family, Vlad? Send me that on Instagram, please. Or I have Twitter if you use one. But tell me, how are you written? But I'm rarely on Twitter. I mean, message me on Instagram if you can, or you can tag me on Twitter, whatever you want to. Or whatever works for you, I mean. Or follow me on Instagram and I'll follow you back. On Twitter, you can follow me and I will follow you back. I'll try to tag you. It's a new Twitter account for me. I got no IG. Am I following you? Hold on. Let me see. Am I following you? I'm gonna follow you back. Is this you? Colby? Is this you? Is this your account so I can follow you back? Okay, I'm following you back now. Okay, please message me. Okay, guys, 2 more minutes, then I must go. I'm really busy. I must record something with Otis. Yeah, please message me. I'm waiting on Twitter. There you go. Message arrives. What? What the heck? I was wondering if you were aware of the large sums of money he owes around the online betting community. Last checked, it was at least 30K delinquent between 7 people, and that number could be conservative. If this isn't something you were aware of, I figured you deserve to know. All the best. Let me know if I can answer any questions. What the heck? Imagine your wife waking up to that. My wife would kill me, man. She would say, Vlad, divorce. If I had wife, you know. If I had wife, I would be with wife who wouldn't tolerate something like that. If my wife does that, I would say, okay, divorce. Just divorce. She can't even take half. No, divorce. If I would have ever been married, I would have been married with wife who wouldn't tolerate that. She would probably say, Vlad, divorce. Go out of my home. Holy shit! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ouch. Because in my state of Bulgaria, in my culture, it's shame. You know, in my culture, it's shame. All in money is like a death penalty. All in a lot of money. Like you said, $100, $200, who gives a damn? But all in money, like large sums of money, it's shame. All right, guys. Thank you so much for sending this to me. Thank you so much for staying this stream. I must go now. Thank you all for super chats. Thank you all for donos. For staying this. Follow Jamal MMA series. I will go later at his channel. So have a great day, everyone. Catch you. Happy New Year, boys, and night, everyone. Catch you tomorrow. I will also stream.